Welcome to the Dharma Blossom. Why mindfulness matters in a hectic world. Picture this. You wake up to a blaring alarm, your phone already buzzing with notifications. Your day is a blur of meetings, errands, and endless to-do lists, leaving you overwhelmed before you've even had your first cup of coffee. Sound familiar? In this non-stop race of modern life, it's easy to lose touch with the simplest yet most powerful tool we all have, our breath. What if I told you that within you lies a lifeline to calmness, clarity, and balance? A tool so profound, it can quiet the chaos and bring you back to yourself. You don't need hours of free time, a fancy retreat, or perfect circumstances to access it. All it takes is a moment to pause, breathe, and reconnect. In today's video, we're diving into a transformative 20-minute meditation designed to help you find that moment. Stick with us, because this isn't just about relaxing for a few minutes. By the end of this journey, you'll gain not only a sense of calm but a new perspective on how to navigate life's challenges with grace and mindfulness. Let's begin this powerful shift together. Section 1. Settling into the present. Close your eyes and let your mind drift to a tranquil, untamed forest. Imagine the sunlight filtering through the canopy above, its warmth touching your skin. The ground beneath you feels soft, like a comforting embrace, steady and solid. Take a deep breath, and as you do, notice the earthy scent of pine needles, damp soil, and fresh air. In this place, time feels different, slower, calmer. There's no rush, no to-do list, just the stillness of this moment. It's rare to find such a pause in our busy lives, but it's here, waiting for you. Your only task now is to be present with it. The power of posture. Before you fully immerse yourself in this stillness, check in with your body. Are you comfortable? Your position should feel effortless, yet supportive. If you're sitting, keep your spine tall, not stiff, allowing your energy to flow freely. If you're lying down, let your body sink into the surface below, like a leaf resting on a quiet pond. As you adjust, notice any tension in your shoulders, jaw, or neck, and consciously let it melt away. This isn't just about physical alignment, it's a declaration to yourself. Your body mirrors your intention to be grounded, open, and balanced. Practical tip. If you're new to meditation, try leaning against a wall for support. This simple trick can help you avoid strain and focus fully on the practice. Breath as your anchor. Now, shift your attention to your breath. Feel the cool air as it enters your nose, traveling down into your lungs, bringing with it a sense of refreshment. With every inhale, imagine you're filling your body with calm energy. With every exhale, picture yourself releasing tension, letting go of worries, frustrations, or mental clutter. Each breath is a cycle, a rhythm, like waves rolling onto the shore. This natural flow can anchor you to the present moment, no matter how far your mind might wander. Just as a ship's anchor keeps it steady, your breath keeps you grounded. Each time your thoughts drift, gently return to this rhythm, trusting it to guide you back. The science of stillness. Breathing deeply and intentionally doesn't just feel good, it transforms your body from the inside out. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system, signaling your body to relax. Your heart rate slows, your blood pressure drops, and your stress hormone levels, like cortisol, begin to fall. This isn't just anecdotal. Scientific research shows that just a few minutes of focused breathing daily can reduce anxiety and enhance overall mental health. Breathing deeply and intentionally doesn't just feel good, it transforms your body from the inside out. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system, signaling your body to relax. Your heart rate slows, your blood pressure drops, and your stress hormone levels, like cortisol, begin to fall. This isn't just anecdotal. Scientific research shows that just a few minutes of focused breathing daily can reduce anxiety and enhance overall mental health. I have a friend who used to dread public speaking. The night before a major presentation, she couldn't sleep, her mind racing with worst-case scenarios. She felt paralyzed by fear. That's when she decided to try a grounding technique I'd shared with her. She closed her eyes, visualized herself in a peaceful forest, and focused on her breath, slow, steady, deliberate. She imagined the ground beneath her as a source of stability and strength. The next day, instead of panicking, she felt calm. Her voice didn't shake, her hands didn't tremble. She focused on delivering her message, not on her fear. That simple act of grounding herself made all the difference. What makes this practice so powerful is its simplicity. You don't need a yoga mat, candles, or a quiet retreat in the woods. All you need is a couple of minutes and the willingness to pause. Start your day by sitting still, closing your eyes, and tuning into your breath. Imagine the stress of the day dissolving with every exhale, like steam rising into the air. When you create this habit, you're not just finding moments of calm, you're building resilience against life's challenges. You're training yourself to approach stress with clarity and control. Challenge: commit to just 2 minutes of deep breathing every morning for a week. Set a timer, close your eyes, and let yourself fully experience those breaths. Pay attention to how this small change shifts your energy and mindset. Let's take this visualization further. Picture yourself seated on a bed of soft moss, surrounded by towering trees that sway gently in the breeze. The sunlight above filters through the leaves, casting golden patterns on the forest floor. You hear the soft rustling of leaves, the distant chirping of birds, and maybe even the gentle trickle of a stream. As you inhale, imagine you're drawing in the forest's energy, its vitality and stillness. With every exhale, picture yourself releasing tension, letting it dissolve into the earth beneath you. These sensory details pull you deeper into the moment, allowing you to fully inhabit the present. Focusing on these small details doesn't just calm your mind, it rewires it to appreciate life's richness. You're training yourself to notice beauty, even in the mundane. This is mindfulness in its purest form. It's natural to feel restless when you first start meditating. Your mind might wander to your to-do list, replay past conversations, or even question if you're doing it right. When this happens, don't criticize yourself. Instead, treat those thoughts like passing clouds. Notice them, let them drift by, and gently bring your attention back to your breath or visualization. Meditation isn't about eliminating thoughts, it's about learning not to attach to them. Over time, this practice becomes easier, and those moments of restlessness become fewer and farther between. Practical strategies to deepen your practice. Use guided meditations. If you find it hard to stay focused, apps like Calm, Headspace, or Insight Timer offer guided sessions that can keep your mind engaged. Create a ritual. Light a candle, diffuse essential oils, or play calming music to set the mood. These small actions signal to your brain that it's time to relax. Experiment with timing. While 2 minutes is a great starting point, gradually extend your sessions to 5, 10, or even 20 minutes. Notice how each length affects your mood and focus, bringing mindfulness into everyday life. The true power of this practice lies in its ability to extend beyond your meditation session. Imagine standing in line at the grocery store. Instead of growing impatient, you can take a deep breath and ground yourself in the moment. Or picture your morning commute, rather than scrolling through your phone, you could observe the rhythm of passing cars or the changing colors of the sky. These small, mindful pauses throughout the day create a ripple effect. Over time, they reshape how you approach stress and challenge, allowing you to move through life with more ease and grace. By embracing these techniques, you're not just calming your mind, you're building a foundation of presence, clarity, and strength that will serve you in every area of your life. Section 2. Discovering the power of breath. Take a moment to visualize your breath as a wave gently rolling onto the shore. With each inhale, feel that wave bringing in calmness, washing over your body, and filling you with a quiet strength. Now, as you exhale, imagine the tide retreating, carrying away stress, tension, and anything weighing you down. It's a cycle, steady, predictable, and soothing. As you focus on this rhythm, pay attention to the subtle movements in your body. Notice how your chest expands, how your stomach rises, and how each breath feels like a reset button. This is more than just breathing, it's an act of connection, a bridge linking your mind and body. The bridge between mind and body. Breathing is something we do instinctively, often without thinking. But when done consciously, it becomes a powerful tool. It's a direct pathway to your nervous system, helping you manage how your body responds to stress. Every deep inhale brings oxygen to your cells, fueling your body and mind. Every exhale releases carbon dioxide, a physical and emotional letting go. Breath isn't just a biological function, it's a mechanism for control. When life feels chaotic, returning to your breath is like finding a lighthouse in a storm. It anchors you, reminding you that no matter what's happening around you, you can create calm within. Real-world applications of breath control. Athletes are among the best examples of how intentional breathing can influence performance. Take Serena Williams, one of the greatest tennis players of all time. Under intense pressure during a match, she uses controlled breathwork to stay calm, focused, and in control. By centering herself with her breath, she's able to channel her energy into precision and power rather than letting the stress take over. This isn't unique to sports. Performers, speakers, and even emergency responders use breathing techniques to maintain clarity in high-stakes situations. The ability to regulate your breath can be the difference between reacting with panic and responding with poise. When you breathe deeply, something incredible happens inside your body. Deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your body responsible for relaxation. It's the opposite of the fight or flight response that stress triggers. Your heart rate slows down, your blood pressure drops, and cortisol levels, commonly known as the stress hormone, begin to decrease. Even the rhythm of your breath matters. By slowing it down and creating a consistent pattern, you send a signal to your brain, "I'm safe. I can relax." This is why structured breathing exercises are so effective. They're simple, but they directly influence your body's stress response. A simple breathing exercise, the 4-4-4 method. If you're looking for a straightforward way to harness the power of your breath, try this exercise. Inhale for a count of 4. Breathe deeply through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Hold your breath for 4 seconds. Let the air settle in your body, creating a moment of stillness. Exhale for 4 seconds. Release the air slowly and fully, letting go of tension with it. Repeat this cycle several times. You might notice your shoulders dropping, your heart rate slowing, and your mind beginning to clear. This simple rhythm is more than just relaxing, it's a tool for reclaiming control in moments of stress. Breathwork in daily life. Breathwork isn't just for emergencies or high-pressure situations. It's something you can integrate into your everyday routine to build resilience over time. Here are a few practical ways to incorporate it. Morning reset. Start your day with 5 minutes of deep breathing. Sit somewhere quiet, close your eyes, and focus on long, deliberate inhales and exhales. This sets a calm tone for the rest of the day. Midday pause. When you feel overwhelmed, take a 1-minute breathing break. Step away from what you're doing, close your eyes, and count your breaths. You'll return with more clarity and focus. Evening wind down. Before bed, practice slow, deep breathing to signal to your body that it's time to relax and prepare for sleep. To deepen your connection to your breath, imagine each inhale as more than just air. Visualize it as a wave of light or energy entering your body, spreading calmness to every muscle and cell. As you exhale, picture that same energy carrying out any negativity, stress, or discomfort. You could also imagine your breath as a thread, weaving together your body and mind. Each inhale strengthens that connection, and each exhale smooths out any knots or tangles. Over time, this practice doesn't just calm you, it transforms the way you experience stress. The beauty of conscious breathing lies in its accessibility. You don't need a quiet room, a yoga mat, or even more than a few seconds to do it. Wherever you are, your breath is always with you, a built-in tool for grounding and calm. Incorporating intentional breathwork into your life can lead to profound changes. It's not about eliminating stress but about building the capacity to navigate it with grace. With each inhale and exhale, you're teaching yourself that peace is always within reach. Section 3. Embracing awareness. As your breath steadies and becomes your anchor, it opens the door to something extraordinary: awareness. Start by shifting your focus outward. Pay attention to the faint hum of an air conditioner, the warmth of sunlight on your skin, or even the sensation of fabric against your body. These details are subtle, easy to miss in the rush of daily life. Yet, they're always there, waiting to remind you of the present moment. Awareness isn't about discovering something new, it's about noticing what's already there. These small, often overlooked sensations can ground you, bringing a sense of clarity and peace to your day. The power of noticing the small things. Awareness is more than just observation, it's a practice of mindfulness. In today's world, where we're constantly bombarded with notifications, schedules, and endless to-do lists, it's easy to feel disconnected from our surroundings. Reconnecting with those small details can pull you out of autopilot and back into the present. Consider the simple act of listening. As you sit quietly, you might notice layers of sound you usually ignore. Birds chirping outside, the soft rustling of leaves, or even the gentle rhythm of your own breath. Each of these sounds contributes to your experience of the moment. When you tune into them, you're not just hearing, you're participating in the world around you. One of the most transformative moments of my life happened during a simple hike. I remember pausing on a trail surrounded by tall trees. At first, I only noticed the obvious, the sunlight filtering through the branches, the sound of leaves crunching underfoot. But as I stood still and focused, more details emerged. I heard the distant sound of a stream, the faint buzz of insects, and even my own heartbeat. The smells were vivid, pine, earth, and the subtle sweetness of wildflowers. I ran my fingers along the rough bark of a tree, feeling its texture. It was as if the world around me had suddenly come alive, or maybe I had finally come alive to it. That moment of pure awareness brought an overwhelming sense of peace, and it stayed with me long after the hike was over. The key to appreciating life's simplicity. Heightened awareness allows you to see the beauty in simplicity. You don't need an extravagant vacation, a special occasion, or the perfect Instagram-worthy moment to feel content. Peace is found in the small, quiet details of everyday life. Think about how a warm cup of coffee feels in your hands on a cold morning, or the way the first rays of sunlight peek through your window. These moments might seem mundane, but when you pause to truly notice them, they become extraordinary. Practical challenge: cultivating awareness. To bring this practice into your daily life, try a simple challenge. For one day, commit to noticing 5 small details around you that you typically overlook. Here's how. Morning, as you get ready, notice the sensation of water on your skin during your shower or the aroma of your breakfast. Workday. Pay attention to how sunlight falls on your desk or the sound of your keyboard as you type. Outdoors. During a walk or your commute, observe the colors of the trees, the texture of the pavement, or the sounds of people around you. Evening. As you wind down, notice the comfort of your favorite chair or the soft glow of a lamp. Write these observations down if you can. At the end of the day, reflect on how this exercise changed your experience. Did you feel calmer, more present, or even a little more grateful? Awareness as a gateway to gratitude. One of the unexpected benefits of cultivating awareness is that it naturally leads to gratitude. When you start noticing the small details, you realize how much there is to appreciate. That gentle breeze you felt earlier? It's a reminder of the changing seasons. The sound of laughter from a nearby table? A celebration of human connection. Awareness transforms ordinary moments into sources of joy. Overcoming distractions. Of course, staying aware isn't always easy. Our minds are wired to wander, to get caught up in worries or plans. When this happens, don't get frustrated. Instead, gently guide your attention back to your surroundings. Use your breath as a tool to refocus. With time, you'll find that awareness becomes more natural, and distractions lose their grip. The science of mindful awareness. Research shows that mindfulness practices, like cultivating awareness, have measurable benefits for mental health. Studies have linked mindfulness to reduced symptoms of anxiety and depression, improved focus, and even better sleep. By training your mind to notice the present moment, you're rewiring your brain to respond to stress with calmness and resilience. Expanding awareness beyond yourself. Awareness doesn't stop with your immediate environment, it extends to your interactions with others. The next time you're in a conversation, practice being fully present. Notice the tone of the other person's voice, their facial expressions, and the emotions behind their words. By tuning in, you're not only cultivating mindfulness but also deepening your connection with those around you. The ripple effect of awareness. The beauty of awareness is that it creates a ripple effect. When you start to notice and appreciate the small details in your life, it changes how you approach the bigger moments. Challenges feel less overwhelming, and joys feel more vibrant. Over time, this practice can transform your perspective, allowing you to move through life with a sense of calm curiosity and gratitude. By anchoring yourself in awareness, you're not just learning to live in the present moment, you're discovering how to truly experience it. This practice turns ordinary days into something extraordinary, one breath and one observation at a time. Section 4. Letting go of mental clutter. Imagine sitting in a quiet space, breathing deeply, when suddenly, a barrage of thoughts starts to surface. You might find yourself replaying an awkward conversation, planning your next task, or worrying about something that hasn't even happened yet. This is natural. The mind is designed to think. But instead of trying to stop these thoughts or chasing after them, imagine each one as a cloud passing through a wide open sky. You don't need to grab them or push them away. Just watch as they drift by, and gently bring your attention back to your breath. This process is not about eliminating thoughts but learning to observe them without judgment. Each time your mind wanders, treat it as an opportunity to practice patience and return to the present. Over time, this builds a powerful habit, letting go of mental clutter. The analogy of the muddy glass. Think of your mind as a glass of muddy water. When you're stressed, busy, or overwhelmed, the water is stirred, clouding your thoughts and making it difficult to see clearly. Meditation is like setting that glass down. As you sit still and focus on your breath, the sediment starts to settle and the water clears. The clarity that emerges isn't forced, it's the natural result of letting the mind rest. This analogy is a simple yet profound reminder of what meditation offers. It's not about controlling your thoughts but creating the space for them to settle on their own. In that clarity, you can see things as they truly are. How meditation transforms a CEO's mindset. I once spoke with a CEO of a Fortune 500 company who swears by his daily meditation practice. Leading such a massive organization comes with endless responsibilities and constant decision-making pressure. Early in his career, he struggled with burnout, unable to separate himself from the demands of his job. Then, he discovered meditation. Every morning, he spends 15 minutes focusing on his breath, allowing his thoughts to rise and fall without attachment. He describes it as a mental reset, a way to declutter his mind before stepping into the chaos of the day. Over time, this practice gave him the ability to approach challenges with clarity and detachment. Instead of reacting impulsively, he began making decisions from a calm, centered place. He credits meditation as a key factor in his professional success and personal well-being. There's a reason this practice feels so effective. When you meditate, you're training your brain to regulate its response to stress. Studies have shown that mindfulness meditation decreases activity in the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for fight or flight responses, while increasing connectivity in the prefrontal cortex, which governs rational thinking and decision-making. Letting go of mental clutter isn't just an emotional relief, it's a neurological shift. Over time, regular meditation rewires your brain to be less reactive and more resilient, helping you navigate life with greater ease and clarity. The power of journaling after meditation. Meditation often brings subtle insights or moments of clarity that can easily fade if not captured. Journaling after meditation is a powerful way to solidify those insights. It allows you to reflect on what came up during the session, whether it's an emotion you processed, a thought you released, or a new perspective that surfaced. Here's how you can incorporate journaling into your practice. Keep it simple. After meditating, write down whatever comes to mind. There's no need for perfect sentences or structure. Focus on themes. Note any recurring thoughts or patterns that emerge. Did you notice specific worries or ideas? Celebrate progress. Reflect on moments when you successfully returned to your breath or noticed a shift in your mindset. Over time, your journal becomes a map of your inner growth, showing how far you've come in letting go of mental clutter. The practice of returning. One of the most powerful aspects of meditation is its simplicity, the act of returning. Each time your mind drifts, you gently guide it back to your breath. This is not failure, it's the practice. Imagine lifting weights at the gym. Every time you return to your breath, it's like completing a rep. You're strengthening your mind's ability to focus and let go, even in the face of distractions. Applying letting go in everyday life. The ability to let go of mental clutter isn't limited to meditation. It's a skill you can carry into your daily life. Here are some practical ways to apply this mindset. During stressful moments. When you feel overwhelmed, pause and take 3 deep breaths. Imagine each exhale releasing the tension in your body. In conflict. If a disagreement leaves you feeling upset, step away for a moment to center yourself. Visualize the situation as a cloud passing by, reminding yourself that emotions are temporary. Before making decisions. If you're faced with a tough choice, take a few minutes to meditate. Allow your thoughts to settle, like the muddy water in the glass, and approach the decision with clarity. Overcoming common challenges. Letting go isn't always easy. Some thoughts can feel sticky, pulling you back no matter how much you try to release them. When this happens, remember, the goal isn't to push the thought away but to change your relationship with it. Acknowledge its presence, then gently redirect your focus to your breath. Another common challenge is frustration. You might feel like your mind is too busy or that you're bad at meditating. This is a myth. The very act of noticing your busy mind is part of the practice. Every time you return to your breath, you're building resilience and cultivating peace. The ripple effect of mental clarity. The benefits of letting go extend far beyond the meditation cushion. When your mind is clear, you're better equipped to handle challenges, connect with others, and enjoy life's small moments. It's easier to focus on what truly matters when your mental space isn't cluttered with unnecessary noise. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack all day. Letting go of mental clutter is like setting that backpack down. Suddenly, you have more energy, freedom, and capacity to move through life with ease. Clarity is always within reach. The practice of letting go isn't about achieving a perfect state of mind. It's about creating space for clarity, for peace, and for the things that truly matter. Whether it's a 2-minute breathing exercise, a daily journaling habit, or simply observing your thoughts as clouds in the sky, each small step brings you closer to a calmer, more centered self. Clarity isn't something you find, it's something you create by letting go. Let me introduce you to Emily. She's a young mother of 2, juggling the chaos of work, kids, and the never-ending demands of daily life. Every day felt like a race she could never win. She was constantly on edge, her patience worn thin, and her relationships, especially with her kids, were suffering. One evening, after an especially overwhelming day, Emily stumbled across a guided meditation. She didn't think it would work. She'd always been skeptical of anything that promised calm in the middle of her whirlwind life. But she was desperate. With nothing to lose, she decided to give it a shot. At first, sitting still felt foreign, almost impossible. Her mind raced, jumping from one worry to the next. But as the guide softly encouraged her to breathe deeply, something began to shift. For the first time in years, Emily felt a flicker of peace, a moment where the world didn't feel so heavy. That single experience was enough to spark curiosity. She tried again the next day, and the day after that. Over time, those brief moments of calm turned into a daily ritual. Emily began to notice real changes, not just in herself but in her relationships. She found herself more patient with her kids, more present during family moments, and less reactive to the stressors that used to overwhelm her. Emily's story is proof that transformation doesn't require giant leaps. Sometimes, all it takes is one small step, one intentional breath, to set you on a path toward profound change. Conclusion: the lesson of presence. As we conclude, I invite you to reflect on what we've explored together. Think about how this practice, so simple yet so profound, has guided you back to the present moment. Your breath, steady and constant, served as a reminder that the now is where life unfolds. It's here, not in the past with its regrets, nor in the future with its uncertainties, but in the richness of this moment that happiness truly resides. The beauty of mindfulness lies in its accessibility. You don't need perfect circumstances, a quiet retreat, or hours of free time. All you need is a willingness to pause, breathe, and let the moment ground you. With this, you hold a tool, a lifeline, that can help you navigate the complexities of life with greater clarity and calm. Building your mindfulness habit. Change begins with small, intentional steps. Set a reminder on your phone to take just 5 minutes each day to breathe, reflect, and reset. These moments might feel small, but they have the power to transform your entire day. Imagine starting your morning not with a rush to check emails or scroll through social media, but with a quiet moment to center yourself. Picture this. You sit, close your eyes, and inhale deeply, filling your lungs with peace. As you exhale, you let go of tension before it even takes root. These 5 minutes aren't just an exercise, they're a foundation for resilience, a way to prepare your mind and body to meet the day with grace. The practice of patience. Mindfulness isn't about perfection, it's about practice. It's natural to feel your mind wander or to become restless as you begin. This is not failure, it's part of the process. Each time you notice your thoughts drifting and gently bring your focus back to your breath, you're building your ability to stay present. Think of it as a muscle you're strengthening with each repetition. Be patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight, but with consistency, mindfulness becomes not just something you do, but something you live. Over time, you'll find yourself approaching life with a greater sense of ease and presence. The power of presence in your life. Mindfulness isn't just a practice, it's a mindset that can transform how you interact with the world. Imagine approaching your relationships with more patience, truly listening without distraction. Imagine handling challenges with a sense of clarity, unclouded by stress or overthinking. These aren't distant goals, they're tangible outcomes of embracing presence. Think back to Emily's story. A single step, a choice to try meditation, sparked a transformation in her life. What began as skepticism turned into a practice that improved her patience, deepened her relationships, and brought peace to her chaotic days. Her journey shows us that even the smallest step can lead to profound change. What could happen if you gave yourself that same opportunity? Integrating mindfulness into your day. Mindfulness doesn't stop when the meditation ends. It's something you can weave into the fabric of your daily life. Here are a few simple ways to stay present throughout your day. Start small. Choose one activity you already do, like brushing your teeth, drinking coffee, or taking a walk, and do it mindfully. Notice every detail. The sensations, the sounds, the smells. Pause and breathe. Before sending an email, responding to a text, or making a decision, take 3 deep breaths. This small pause can shift your mindset from reactive to intentional. Notice the details. Challenge yourself to notice 5 small things each day that you'd normally overlook: the warmth of the sun, the sound of rain, or the smile of a stranger. These moments of mindfulness may seem insignificant, but they add up, creating a ripple effect of calm and clarity that permeates your life. Gratitude through presence. As you deepen your mindfulness practice, you'll notice a natural sense of gratitude emerging. The more present you become, the more you'll see the beauty in life's smallest details. The sound of wind through the trees, the feel of warm tea in your hands, or the laughter of a friend, these moments, when noticed, become sources of joy. Gratitude doesn't need to be forced. It flows naturally when you pay attention to the present. By simply noticing the richness of the world around you, you cultivate an appreciation for the life you're living. Overcoming resistance. There will be days when mindfulness feels difficult. Your mind might feel too restless, or the demands of life might feel too urgent. On those days, remember, even one deep breath is a victory. Even pausing for a single moment to notice your surroundings is progress. You don't need to meditate perfectly or for long stretches to see the benefits. The key is to show up, imperfectly, consistently, and with compassion for yourself. Over time, these small moments of presence will become second nature, and the resistance will begin to fade. Sharing the gift of mindfulness. If this meditation has brought you peace, consider sharing it with someone you care about. A friend, a family member, or a coworker might be looking for the same calm and clarity you've just experienced. By sharing, you're not only helping them, you're contributing to a ripple effect of mindfulness and positivity. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe to the Dharma Blossom. Together, we're building a community centered on mindfulness, growth, and resilience, and we'd love for you to be part of it. One breath at a time. As you step back into your day, carry this sense of presence with you. Remember, mindfulness isn't about eliminating stress, it's about cultivating the ability to face it with grace. Every breath you take is an opportunity to ground yourself, let go of tension, and reconnect with the present moment. You hold the power to transform your life, one breath at a time. Thank you for being here, and until next time, may you find peace, clarity, and joy in the beauty of the present moment.